Assalamu alaikum. Today we discuss about this mechanic problem. Okay, let's start. At first we have to understand the question, right? So let's understand the question. Two rotating rods. That means one rod is here, is the two rotating rod. This one and this one, two rotating rod. Listen, this rod and this one is the rotating rod. Is connected with slider. That means this is the slider, right? P block, right? The P block. This is called P block, and the rod attached is A rotating with the constant velocity is the this. This one is constant velocity omega A, right? Okay. For given data, determine the position. We have to find out the position. A what? Angular velocity of rod and attached B. That means angular velocity of B. That angular velocity have to find out the B E, right? This is our one number. And number B, and the relative velocity slide P. And that one is the relative velocity, and P with respect to rod on which it slide. That means which rod is sliding. We are looking here. B E on this rod is sliding BP. That means BP with respect to B E, right? This one is the B number asking this question. Okay, let's start. So this is our diagram. So we have to at first our diagram, right? Okay, this one is the angle. This one is the, so if we expand this extending line, then is the 180 degree. 180 degree minus 60 degree. That means 120 degree. This angle will be 120 degree. Whole triangular, we know 180 degree, 180 degree, 180 degree minus this 120 and plus 20. That is 140. Then is 40. This angle is 40, right? Okay. That means angle we have got. Now we have to find it. We have to apply the sine formula for getting this all the value, because we know B is given. We know is that 8 inch is given, but we don't know the how much is the AP, how much the BP. We don't know. Just we have to apply this. You know, this is B or AP, AB. We can say AB is AB divided by sine opposite angle. Opposite angle what is the 40 degree. The sine 40 degree, and AB we know is 88. Okay. Then another is the AP we don't know, and divided by sine 20 degree. Sine 20 degree, right? And then similarly BP divided by sine BP divided by sine 120 degree, right? After calculating easily, we'll get the AP and also we'll get the BP, right? Okay, what will be AP? AP will be 4.256 inch, right? And BP, what will be BP? BP will be the 10.77 inch, right? Okay, almost this value we'll get from this. That means we know this distance. Also we know this distance. Okay, now we have to know, we know this is the we have to know what is the relative velocity. And okay, this VP, that means this is the linear velocity. Two type of velocity is acting over here on the rod, and this is the linear velocity. This one is the linear velocity, but this one is the angular velocity. On this one is the also is the angular velocity, right? Okay, we know VP is the the linear velocity. We know easy formula. We know from physics and basics, V equal to omega R. We know this formula will apply for this solution. Okay, BP equal to what will be the BP is the linear velocity, right? And that is the angular velocity. What will be the angular velocity of this? Because we know this is omega A, that means omega AP, this AP, this angular velocity we know. And what will be the R? R is the distance of this distance, this means AP distance. What AP means distance is the 4.256, right? And also this one is the 6. After putting value, we'll get this is the 25.54 NC per second, right? That means linear velocity we have got. Now another, because we have to know the angular velocity, solar velocity. So now we have to find out this is the, because it will be movable, right? It is movable, right? So that means there has some motion. It will change the position with respect to time. Suppose we are considering here is the V prime. This position we are considering the V prime, and here the V. After some times, after or some second with respect to time, it will change the VP prime. So now we can say VP equal to VB prime plus what? This plus equal to, and VP because it is movable with respect to B, right? Okay. Then we know this BP, right? We know this. Also, we don't know this BP prime, right? Also, BP prime with respect to B, also we don't know this. Now we have to go forward according to the desired value. That means A is omega BE. That means angular velocity of B we have to find out. Okay, nice. We know V prime equal to omega BE with respect to and then is the BP, right? But here we don't know the B prime. Also we don't know the B prime. So what will be the B prime? Be careful. B prime. What will be the B prime? Suppose this is this condition. This is the B prime, and then it will go, and this is the V. This because this will come this place, the VP in cos theta. And how is we are getting this? Because we know this 40 degree, right? Then if I draw this triangular shape, okay, this one is the theta and this one is the B prime, suppose. So that means this one is the cos theta, we know, and it is the sin theta, the opposite angle is called. Okay, then what is the B? B we know 25.54, right, into cos 40 degree, right? And then after putting value, we'll get the B prime. B prime is the 19.56 inch per second. Now we know the V prime. Then easily we'll get the omega BE, right? B equal to what? Is B prime divided by BP. BP we know the BP. So what will be the? This is the 19.56 and divided by BP. BP is the this one. This one is the BP. This is the BP 10.77. 10.77, and then we'll get our desired 1.815 radian per second. That one is our answer of DE, right? That's one number answer. Number B easily we'll get the BP with respect to BE, right? That means BP, this one is BP with respect to, we are considering this. If we want to find this, obviously it's opposite of this sine theta. This is the B prime. BP is sine theta, right? B we know 25.5, 25.54, and sine 40 degree, right? Now we'll get this is the 16.417 inch per second. That was the answer B. I hope you have got this answer, and if you have any query, you can ask in the comment section. Thank you. See you again in next video.